Yo, yo, yo. Yo, this is just the quick little test. You guys hear me? You guys hear me good? Just curious, my mic is working. I think it is. Word. I just want to start this. I haven't done one live stream on this channel so far, and I just finished up a live stream on TD Finns Talk channel, which is a Miami Dolphins channel, and there was an AFC East debate. It was me, a Patriots fan, a Bills fan, and a Dolphins fan, and I'm going to be hosting the next stream on this channel next week. So I just want to start this quick live stream to make sure it's all working out, and I got the live stream all doing well. But how you guys doing? I'm down to talk some Jets football while you guys are in here. Who's in here? Jack White. Jack, you were in the stream. I appreciate you coming in. I saw you defending the Jets over in that comment section for sure. I appreciated that. But yeah, it was pretty wild. I mean, I was just sitting back and I knew that they were just going to rip apart the Jets. And I was just going to chill, let them do that. But yeah, a bunch of delusional Finn fans is right. I mean, TD Finns Talk, I respect him, man. I respect him. And I understand his platform. And I understand why he's doing that. But I couldn't be delusional. I had to be realistic. Talking about Adam Gase, I had a lot of stuff. I'm trying to download the stream actually and upload it to my channel, but I'm having difficulties. So I will be hosting it on this channel next week. So it will be me, TD Finns Talk, Dan Mitchell, who is a Buffalo Bills channel, and Master at Work, who is the Patriots channel. So they reached out to me and they made an AFC East roundtable type of live stream, and it went really well. So I'm excited to bring you guys more live streams with them. And I'm definitely going to start going live in this channel more often. I've never gone live, as you guys know, who's been subscribed to this channel for a while. I'm excited to go live. I can go live with Ali, my podcast partner for Loyal Media Sports Podcast. We can talk Jets football. When season comes around, we're going to be talking about so much. I mean, I cannot wait. What up, Street Dumb? What up? Yeah, so I appreciate you guys joining in. This isn't really like this is just like me starting up a live stream, testing how it works, and then 9 of you guys joined in, so I'm down to chill. So yeah, season's close. I'm so excited. I'm honestly upset that there's no preseason. I love the preseason. I love watching the young guys try to fight for roster spot. Like we could have seen like all the undrafted rookies, all the little rookies, you know. But you know, with COVID, I understand why there's no preseason, but it's unfortunate for content purposes. I easily want them live during it and all that fun stuff. So yeah, what up, Griffin? How's it going? So yeah, like I said, this isn't really supposed to be like a big like live stream event. This is just a little test run and wanted to see what was good. Yeah, for sure, Jack. I'm excited for next week. So make sure you guys stay tuned on this channel next week because I'm going live and we're about to be debating. And I need Jets fans in the comment section hyping me up because I was just in one with a Dolphins channel and there were so many Dolphins fans, delusional this, delusional that. And I need Jets fans backing me up in the comment section because I was trying to be not really biased and just hold my ground. But yeah, I know Jack will be there. He was there last time. I appreciate that. Yeah, Griffin, actually, me and Talking Jets have been communicating. He was actually going to be on the live stream as well that I was in, but I did not. I took over, so it's going to be me and Jets Talk actually in that live stream AFC East roundtable. I would love to join Ryan's stream. I never really reached out asking to join. I mean, I'm going to wait for him to reach out to me, but I love his channel. I love Matt O'Leary's channel. I love all their channels. I mean, I would love to collaborate with as much Jets fans as there is, you know. And you know what's crazy about this channel is I started this a year ago. In August last year, I started this channel right before the season. And the video was called The New York Jets Timeline of Success. That was the first video I ever made. And with it was a Jamal Adams jersey giveaway, which is funny because he's gone, obviously. Would never expected that. But in that video, it's really interesting. The quality is so bad. I mean, what I was talking about, it was just how I think that the Jets are setting themselves up to succeed in the future. And Jamal Adams was a huge reason of that video and why I think the Jets were built to succeed. But we all know what happened with Jamal Adams. So yeah, and I see some people joining in the live stream. Like I said again, this is just a quick little test run, my first time ever going live. If you guys want to ask me any questions about the Jets, Sam Darnold, Adam Gase, Greg Williams, training camp, feel free to comment away. I mean, I love talking to you guys. I want to get more interactive with you guys for sure. And like I said, if anybody's new to this channel, I mean, if anybody's new to this live stream right now, make sure you stay tuned for the live stream next week. I will be with the whole AFC East, Dolphins fan, Bills fan, Patriots fan, debating football. Yeah, Street Dumb, I actually saw that. Bradley McDougald was 8th overall in coverage, which was, I mean, and all of D-backs, and Jamal Adams was not on that list. That shows you that Jamal Adams really was not a coverage DB. I mean, Jamal Adams, excellent player. I'm not going to take that away from that. Giovanni, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Me and Matt O'Leary, I really want to collaborate with him again. He's a great dude, and we've done multiple collaborations in the past, and definitely going to link up with him again in the future. So yeah, I'm excited to. I never really went live before and talked to you guys like this. I mean, I made the title of this live stream called Testing because I didn't really expect anybody to join, but you guys are joining in, and I'm loving it so far. So I might be doing this way more often. Maybe make a topic Q&A and just talk Jets football. You know, I can talk Jets football all day. Anybody have any other questions real quick? Nice little 10 p.m. live stream. We got 7 people in, man. That's awesome. Who will be our breakout player this year? Okay, so this is a good question. I think that the Jets breakout player, besides Sam Darnold, I think that this is his year to destinally break out. But besides him, I think on offense, Chris Herndon. And on defense, I think it's going to be Quentin Williams. And I think that Chris Herndon, full 16 games healthy. Obviously, last year he played like one quarter, so he wasn't going to do anything. Chris Herndon flourished his rookie season. I think he's going to break out if he stays on the field. Chris Herndon will be a top 5, top 10 tight end in the league, in my opinion. How do you think Bryce Huff will do? I think Bryce Huff has a huge chance to make this team. He better make this team because we are not deep at that position, excuse me. So I think that Greg Williams is going to get into his mind and unlock a beast. I'm surprised he went undrafted, and I'm excited for Bryce Huff for sure. Or are you talking about Bryce Hall? I mean, no. Perriman or Crowder? I mean, Perriman's going to be our perimeter receiver. Crowder's going to be in the middle. I got to say Crowder just because we saw what he can do on the Jets with Adam Gase. He's a guy that can go over the middle of the field and be a beast. I mean, he was the leading receiver for this Jets team, and he understands the playbook. So I'm going to go Crowder with that, but I do think Perriman has a lot to prove to be a number 1 target on this Jets team. I don't think he'll be the number 1 target like for the future, but this year he'll probably get the majority of the targets besides Jameson Crowder and Denzel Mims as well. Ruben Hera, I appreciate the love. You think we will be signing anybody else? We're pretty much going. Yeah, so pretty much that's a good question as well. We made a lot of moves. We obviously cut Brian Winters, Quincy Enunwa, CJ Mosley opting out. So we have like the 4th most cap space in the entire NFL. So it's going to be interesting what Joe Douglas does with this money. There's guys like Logan Ryan who we can get. Jadeveon Clowney's another big rumor. So there's still free agents that we can sign, but I think Joe Douglas is probably, with his forward thinking, is looking ahead, and he wants to have a rollover and have that even more cap flexibility in 2021. One game you're excited for? I can't wait. That's a good game. Obviously, we want to go to Seattle and destroy Jamal Adams. I want Le'Veon Bell to truck him. But one game that I'm looking forward to at the same time, it scares me. Trust me, it scares me. But I'm looking forward to the Jets-Patriots game Monday Night Football at MetLife. Obviously, all Jets fans know what happened last year. It was the biggest nightmare of a Jets fan life. I mean, Sam Darnold was a laughingstock for the entire league. But I think it's a good chance for this Jets team to go back on primetime, go back against the New England Patriots, and show the world who this New York Jets football team is going to be in the future. That is what game I'm excited for the most. Yeah, no more ghosts, Jack. You saw what I was saying about the ghosts in that other stream. That whole seeing ghosts narrative is just so blown out of proportion. But as Jets fans, we got to eat it and swallow it. Don't take the bait. Let them all say Sam Darnold sees ghosts, Casper this, he's scared. Let them say that. They don't know what they're talking about. Big Seahawks fan for Ruben. Appreciate the love, Ruben Hera. I really do. Yeah, so going into what Sam Darnold and the whole ghost situation, when I was in that live stream with the whole AFC East, obviously the comment section was filled with ghost emojis. Sam Darnold sucks. He's scared. He's seen Casper, but they don't realize that seeing ghost is a common thing for a quarterback to say. Brett Favre says he said it. Tom Brady said he said it. And it basically means you're not seeing the field right. And it just so happens that Sam Darnold's living in 2019 and he had to get mic'd up in ESPN and get it broadcasted to the entire world. So that's really what happened there. Any other quick questions? Obviously, this is not, I mean, I said this multiple times for you guys that stayed in this, but if there's anybody new to the stream, this is just a testing run. My first time doing a stream, and I just want to see how it all works out because I'm really excited to bring you guys more streams like this in the future for sure. That's a good question as well. Man, this draft is going to be crazy, man. I mean, this whole college football situation, they might not even be suiting up in the fall, which is just so terrible. I mean, I don't even want to think too much into 2021 draft yet, especially there's no college football season. Joe Douglas has so much to work with and the whole scouting, Phil Savage, everybody in this Jets front office has a lot to do with this draft because there's going to be no season or they're going to be playing in the spring. It's going to be crazy. I would have to probably go Gregory because the edge is a really big need, and I think he's going to be insane. 1 first round for Yannick or make a play big. That's another good question, Jack. You see, Yannick Ngakoue, excellent player. He's going to demand a lot of money, proven player. I don't think a 1 first round would do it just because I don't know. You see, with trading for Ngakoue, that is a huge need for this team, but I just don't think sacrificing a first round pick is really what Joe Douglas wants to do. Joe Douglas wants to hold on to his draft picks and draft his guys and build a culture, build a foundation. So I'm going to say, Nick, no, I don't think he's trading for Ngakoue. Sorry for what I called you, but Jets ain't going to be Seahawks. Yeah, you got a point there, Ruben. I mean, Seahawks are an excellent team. Seahawks, honestly, my favorite team in the NFC for my whole life. I'm a big Russell Wilson fan, and it sucks that Jamal Adams had to go there because, I mean, I'm still a Jamal Adams fan. I'm going to be rooting for him, I think. I don't even know if I'm rooting for Jamal yet. It's still so crazy in my head that he's not on the Jets. But Seahawks have always been my favorite NFC East team. Not NFC East, NFC team. Love the Legion of Boom. Love the Seahawks energy. I love Pete Carroll. So Seahawks, it's going to be a really good game because the whole Jets team are going to be going to the Seahawks, going over to Seattle like hyped up. I mean, and Jamal Adams is going to be hyped up too. I know. Jets are going negative 16-0. Is that what Big Money Smith Jones just said? Is that possible? Or are you saying the Jets are going 16-0 undefeated? Because that's what I like to hear. Should we trade a late pick for a receiver? I mean, wide receivers is definitely a huge need for this team. I think that undrafted rookies, George Campbell and Lawrence Cager, have a really good chance to make this team, especially because Josh Doxson opted out and there's just no depth at this position. I mean, so Griffin, I think trading a late round pick for a depth chart player, like a wide receiving guy, like Sean Hamilton, I think that Joe Douglas might go out there and sign like Demaryius Thomas and get a veteran back into this locker room, more of a proven guy. So to answer the question, trading a late round pick for receiver would be a smart decision because we need depth at this spot for sure. I mean, wide receiver is one of the weakest positions on the team, and we need Sam Darnold to have weapons, man. This is it for Sam Darnold. I didn't mean to say that. It's not it for Sam Darnold, but this season we need to see Sam Darnold flourish, and he needs the weapons. He needs Adam Gase. He needs everything to work around him, and I really think it's going to be a fun team to watch this year with Sam Darnold behind center for sure. So yeah, I mean, I appreciate you guys tuning in for this test run of this live stream. And I appreciate you guys supporting this channel. Like I said earlier, I started this channel last year. Didn't really expect it to blow up this much over a year. And I'm so thankful to have all you guys supporting it. And it's just a dream of mine to always just talk about the Jets. It's all in me. Every video that you see from me, it's all in my brain. I'm not really scripting it. It's not a script. It's just coming straight from me naturally. And I know a bunch of you guys in the comments and a bunch of you guys watching are probably just as much as a diehard fan as me and can speak their mind about the Jets. And I honestly love to have you guys on my channel. We can even coordinate a fan, like a subscriber live stream. I can have you guys on streams and talk Jets football. I'm just a guy that just understands video editing, and I wanted to make some videos about the Jets. And I feel like any of you guys can do that as well. Love the Jets. It would be smart. No, no, Jimmy. Nope. It would not be smart to do that. I think trading. No, I'm not even going to get into that because the narrative of Sam Darnold is on his hot seat this year, and we can be drafting Trevor Lawrence or Fields next year is just, I don't even want to get into that. Big Money Smith Jones, Jets 43, Bills 7. I would love to see that week 1, man. Week 1 scarred me, bro. Like, if you guys want to laugh, if you guys really want to laugh, go on my channel, scroll all the way down to my reaction video to the Jets Bills week 1 game. And I am depressed. I've recorded my reaction right after, and you can just hear it in my voice how upset I was. I remember telling my friends, like, yo, how am I recording this video? I feel so, I mean, any Jets fan can agree with me how depressed we were after that week 1 game against the Bills. We were dominating for 3 quarters and then just lost. Like, that was terrible. I just find it funny. I honestly go back and the quality is just so terrible. I'm in college and it's just me just so upset. It's so funny. But yeah, Jets Bills, this is a must win week 1. I think that week 1 beating the Bills is going to set the tone, especially because we're versing the 49ers week 2. I mean, it's going to be a really rough season for this Jets team. All I hope is that there's just a full football season, man. That's really all I hope for. And yeah, Jack, I agree. I do not want Justin Fields. I don't want Trevor Lawrence. I want Sam Darnold to be this guy, and I think he will be this guy. And enough said about that. I hate the narrative of Sam Darnold is on his hot seat, and I understand what people say, but that's just not how I'm thinking right now. So yeah, I'm actually down to like get you guys in on some live streams with me for sure. If you guys are down, let me know if you're down. Darnold is coming back. Facts, Quinn. Darnold is coming back. Le'Veon will be crucial this year. 100%. I think Le'Veon Bell is on a mission mentally this year. He's going to prove so many people wrong. I mean, he's in ridiculous shape. Lost like 12 pounds within like 2 weeks of training in New Jersey. And he just sees all these guys, top 10 Madden running backs, not even in it. Top 10 running backs in the league. He's like 10th. Le'Veon Bell used to be the best running back in the entire NFL. And he's seeing everybody count him out. And we know Le'Veon Bell's mental game is there. He's a born leader. And I think last year was a little rusty. And obviously the offensive line and playmakers around her was a big issue. But even Le'Veon Bell admitted himself he was not his best self. And he feels like he's in his best shape. So hopefully Le'Veon Bell can just come out. And yeah, he's been boxing, like you said, Jack. Like his cardio is probably insane. He's in crazy shape. I think that like the one vision I have in my brain that just gives me goosebumps is just Le'Veon Bell dancing behind Mekhi Becton. And Mekhi Becton's just mauling guys. And you see Le'Veon just doing his little dances behind him. Cut left. Mekhi Becton pancakes somebody. I just love it. Exactly, yo. Like Le'Veon Bell really, he's not past his prime. He has a lot of chance. I think he's going to hit. I think he has potential to hit at least 1,500 scrimmage yards in total this year for sure. If Adam Gase utilizes him properly, he can get at least 700 receiving yards, 700, and that's 1,400. Yeah, he can get 1,000 rushing yards and like 500 receiving yards for sure, 100%. But yeah, if anybody that's new to the stream, make sure you stay tuned on this channel. I tried to download the stream I just did, but I created a AFC East roundtable with a bunch of rival YouTubers, Jets, Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, and we just had a whole debate for an hour. If you want to go watch that, look up TD Fins Talk. I'll put it in the thing. TD Fins Talk. Go check out his channel. I'm going to pin this. I don't know how to pin it, whatever. Go check out his channel because you'll see me on there with the Patriots, Bills, and Dolphins YouTubers, and we just did a whole conversation about the East. Oh, TD Finstock is here. What's up, bro? How's it going? Yeah, I'm actually I'm trying out this live stream for you right now. I actually just started out to make sure it's all working out, TD. Excited to have it again next week for sure. I didn't know TD was in here. That was awesome. I'm new, but I'll be on your Twitter. You're official, bro. Thanks, James. I appreciate that, man. Coming from Twitter, it's crazy, yo. I started this all from Twitter. Before I had this YouTube channel, I had Twitter and Instagram, and my story was really about, I understood Instagram was saturated with fan pages, and there's so many established Jets pages on Instagram with 30,000, 40,000 followers, and I always wanted to have one, but I looked at Twitter and I realized, you know what, there's not there's not really that many accounts that have a lot of followers and have a big following. So my goal was to be as consistent as possible and post a lot about the Jets. And I'm really lucky. And it's actually funny because my Instagram and Twitter stuff really started off as a Sam Darnold fan page. It was Sam Darnold Media. And then I had to transition it to NY Jets Media because I need to talk about the whole team. Yeah, TD. TD's a great man. I mean, next week when you guys better come support me because TD has crazy fans in his comments. They were beating me up, TD. I don't know if you saw, but they were roasting Sam Darnold, talking about his ghosts. You know I got to defend Sam Darnold. But yeah, I'm excited for next week because I'm hosting a live stream with TD Fins Talk, with Dan Mitchell and all those guys. So I'm excited for that. So make sure you stay tuned and make sure you check out TD Fins Talk on YouTube. Very great content. Awesome dude. And my live stream is just on there talking about Jets football for sure. I know you'll be there, Jack. You're shocked, TD? Yeah, I wasn't going to sit here and be like, yo, Sam Darnold, he is the best quarterback in this division. Like, because I know he's not. You know, I'm not going to just say that. But will he in the future? You'll see next week. I got a lot in store, TD. I got a lot in store. Tua Tagovailoa, I know you're high on him. But Sam Darnold's coming, man. Sam Darnold's coming. Just be patient. As you say, time will tell. Time will tell. Yeah, Quentin, I don't know if you heard what I said about the seeing ghosts thing, but I'll say it real quick. The whole seeing ghosts thing is just perfect ammunition for guys like TD Talk, Finn's TD Talk, and all Dolphins, Bills, and Patriots fans to just ridicule Sam Darnold. It's just him seeing ghosts. They can all comment ghost emojis, this, and that. But realistically, saying a quarterback saying seeing ghosts is a common thing. Brett Favre says he said it. Tom Brady has said he said it. All these great quarterbacks, that's a term that they use. It just so happens that Sam Darnold has to be in 2019 with a live mic on his face in ESPN, and he said it, and it went live all over national television. Basically, all seeing ghosts mean is I'm not seeing the field properly. I'm looking at the defense, and I'm thinking it's man-to-man, but it's really zone. So I'm seeing ghosts. It's just an analogy. It's nothing that big of a deal, but all these fans had to blow it up, and we're going to have to eat it. But seriously, if any fan comes at us about Sam Darnold seeing ghosts, tell them what I just told you or just bite the bullet, because for the only thing they say about Sam Darnold is make ghosts like Casper this, ghosts that. It just means they're not educating Sam Darnold. The only thing they have to say is like, well, he saw ghosts. So yeah, awesome. Do your homework. Go look at the stats and go look at his highlights and you'll see. The future is bright for the Jets and the Dolphins, Tua and Darnold. Agreed, Griffin. Honestly, even last year, before they got Tua, I always thought the Dolphins are treading in the right direction, and they're doing well. I mean, looking at the Jets and Dolphins, I think the Jets are kind of doing what the Dolphins did. You know, the Dolphins had a lot of picks going into this year. They had how many, TD? I don't even know, like 3 first-round picks? I might be wrong. I have a friend who's a Dolphins fan, so I should know this. But they really setting themselves up for the future. Now they got their quarterback, so we'll see what Tua can do. And I think the Jets and Dolphins will be running this division in the future. I know the Bills are the front runner, and we can't sleep on the Patriots, but I think the Dolphins have a really bright future for sure. Yeah, it was 3 first-round picks. I was right. Awesome. Yeah, yo, I think the Jets are easily the most hated on team in the AFC East. I don't know if Jets fans can agree with that. We're the ones that get ridiculed the most, in my opinion. Going into the live stream with TD Fins Talk, I was like, all right, I'm about to be cornered because the Jets just lost Jamal Adams and CJ Mosley. What the hell am I going to say in this thing? Facts, Ed. Sam Darnold will lead the way, and I'm really excited for that. Jets had 2 best defense. Yeah, I'm not sleeping on the Patriots at all. Trust me, I've made that mistakes many times. I've said Patriots are not doing anything this year. This is our year. Always wrong. Not sleeping on the Patriots because Cam Newton has a lot to prove. He has not done well this past 2 years, but he's an established quarterback, former MVP. You never know what Bill Belichick can do with Cam Newton for sure. And TD, in my live stream with TD Fins Talk, he actually asked who are the best defenses in the AFC East. It really hurt my heart saying the Jets were 4th, man, because Greg Williams coached the hell out of this team, and the Jets don't deserve to be 4, but with the loss of Jamal Adams and CJ Mosley, I had to do it. But TD, if you're still in here, if Jamal and CJ was still on this Jets team, I would have ranked the Jets defense over the Dolphins. I really would have. I think the Jets defense was 7th overall last year with not a lot of talent. Just haven't improved almost this year. Facts, Griffin. I agree. They got depth at every position, Griffin. Exactly. You think we can keep Lawrence Cage on the roster before Belichick gets? That's a good one, Salman Jets 718. We better not get rid of Lawrence Cager, but to flip that over, which is pretty funny, Braxton Barrios was a New England Patriots draft pick, and now look at him. He's on the Jets, and he's jacked, and he looks like a future Julian Edelman maybe. I know, maybe not, but I think Braxton Barrios has a lot to prove on special teams and even in that slot game. So I'm really excited for Braxton Barrios, and that's like a Belichick player that now is on the Jets. So hopefully Lawrence Cager can be the guy and make the team. I really hope so. Sucks we lost Jamal, man, but we definitely won that trade. Seattle got shafted by Douglas. Facts, Quentin. Which is crazy is on the live stream I keep talking about when I talk to Patriots fans, whatever. This one Patriots fan, master at work, he said the Jets got fleeced in that Jamal Adams trade. That triggered me. I was like, whoa. Joe Douglas and the Jets did not get fleeced in that trade. All you guys that watch my channel, you know that I've been supporting Jamal Adams through this whole situation. I wanted him a Jet for life. I wanted him to get paid and be on the Jets forever. But when he had to do all these antics and want to get out of here, obviously we had to trade him. And for him to say the Jets got fleeced, I was like, no. For Joe Douglas to get 2 first-round picks, a third-round pick, and a guy in Bradley McDougald who's a starter in this league is not getting fleeced. That is getting value. That got me heated, low-key. What do you think about The Rock buying the XFL? I actually really am happy with that because I actually bought a New York Guardians shirt. I was actually a big fan of the XFL. I think it was a good thing for to have football right after the Super Bowl. So I'm hoping the best for the XFL, and hopefully The Rock can really do something with it. Bell only 4% body fat. Man, Bell is out there, bro. TD, if you're still in this, watch out. Le'Veon's coming, man. Heck no. Jets won that trade. Fact. Yes, we did flee Seattle. Everywhere, Doug Williams. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Seattle gave up their potential fuse for a guy. Exactly. I mean, for somebody to say the Jets got fleeced is just insane. I mean, time will tell with the trade because we don't know what these draft picks are going to be. And all the narrative is like, oh, the Jets got 2 first-round picks, but they draft terribly. They can't draft. Look at all their drafts. Well, first of all those drafts are former past GMs. Mike McCagnon, absolutely terrible GM. John Idzik, terrible. We have a new guy in Joe Douglas. This was his first offseason as a Jets general manager. This is his first draft class that we have. That's his rookie year going into this. The rookie draft class this year is Joe Douglas's first year. So the narrative of Jets can't draft well is true, but it's not like we have the same guy calling the shots. We have Joe Douglas, who's known for scouting and being a draft guru. So I'm really giving Joe Douglas this value and draft capital is only going to set this team up for the future. And I'm so excited to watch Joe Douglas do this. So we get Houston. Oh, wow. Houston Roughnecks fan. How can you be a Houston Roughnecks fan? You got to support the Guardians, man. Jets came way out ahead. Facts. Bell getting traded. Listen, if Bell gets traded, that means the Jets are not playing well. And if the Jets are not playing well and Joe Douglas can flip Le'Veon for like a third or a second, if that, then I'm down for it. But if the Jets are playing well, Le'Veon ain't going nowhere. I don't expect Le'Veon to get traded. I love they blamed Munching because Adam Gase. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we can get into so many arguments. I love that Finstock is in here because he's sparking a little debate. Let me hear it, Finn. Let's see it. Let's ask some more questions. TD, I'm about to put shots on your neck. Yo, Jason Green, you better be on the live stream next week when I'm hosting it. I need Jets fans in there. I need you guys supporting me because there was like 1 or 2, maybe 5 total Jets fans supporting me back in the live stream on TD Finstock. So I need you guys supporting me for sure. You guys ever heard of the... No, I'm actually not familiar with the CFL at all, to be honest with you. But I'm excited for the XFL, if that's even going to be a thing. I'm excited for the NFL season, man. NFL season starting in 5 weeks, 4 weeks? That's nuts. But yeah, I said this numerous times. I'm not even kidding with this. I want to get my subscribers a chance to talk Jets football because I'm just a Jets fan that knows everything about the Jets. And I'm pretty sure all 19 of you guys that are watching this right now knows just as much about the Jets as me. So I would love to have you guys on here and talk Jets football because I want to use my platform to get you guys more involved. Let me know if you guys are interested because I really am. Shoot me a DM. Get a Joe Douglas jersey. Yo, they should sell those, actually. I would easily get a Joe Douglas jersey. What number would it be? I don't know, number 100, even though that's not even a number. I don't know. But Joe Douglas, if we want to talk about Joe Douglas in his draft last year real quick, do you have any idea the value he got? Like, what did he do? Okay, he traded back in the second round, 10 spots back, got an extra third-round pick, and then he gets Denzel Mims. He uses that extra third-round pick to trade back again, get an additional 2 fourths. That's what a GM should be doing. Excuse me. That's what a Jets GM should be doing, and that's not what Jets GMs have been doing in the past. We usually trade up, trade our future to win now. Joe Douglas is thinking in the long term. That's what this Jets team needs. I'm telling you right now, Jets fans, 2023, 2022, I know it sounds like so far away, and you hate hearing the word patience. And trust me, I've been a Jets fan my whole life, all you guys as well, and we sucked for so long, but we need to build this team the right way, which is going to take time. If you guys want to listen to Le'Veon Bell's wise words last year at the trade deadline, he put on Twitter, patience is key. He spoke so much facts, and that gave me so much respect for Le'Veon, man. Like, he really is a bona fide leader, the opposite of Jamal Adams. Oh, Warford's out for 2020. Damn, I didn't know that. Yeah, Jeff Okudah, I mean, we weren't that bad to get Jeff Okudah, honestly, with the 11th pick, so we would never have the chance to get him. But even if the Jets honestly had Okudah to take, as great as he is, I honestly still think offensive line is more important. We need to protect Sam Darnold at all costs. He's going to his third year. We need to build an offensive line. And I think Joe Douglas is building this offensive line beautifully. He literally revamped the entire thing. I mean, I can list everybody on this Jets offensive line that's completely new this year. Mekhi Becton at the left tackle position. Alex Lewis at left guard. He was there, but he is a Joe Douglas guy. He traded for him. Connor McGovern from Denver, who is a solid center. Greg Van Roten from the Panthers, who is a solid right guard. Not great, not excellent, but he's a solid guy. I think he's better than Brian Winters. And George Fant. So it's a completely new offensive line. Joe Douglas put his fingerprints on this Jets offensive line, and he's only getting started. Just wait till 2023. I'm telling you, this Jets team is going to look totally different, and it's going to be guys that we drafted. We're going to be extending players of our own for the first time, and all I want is to see Sam Darnold and Joe Douglas as the future two people. Like, those are the two really main guys that I think are the reasons for our success in the next 10 years. More or less Joe Douglas, because he's calling the shots and everything. Let's see comments. And if you build it a one season, last one. Exactly, Quentin. That's the problem with all these past Jets GMs. I mean, past Jets GMs in McCagnon, it felt like they were kind of fighting for their job. They're like, all right, if we don't win this year, I'm getting fired. So I'm going to go out there and sign Tremaine Johnson for a 5-year worst contract in history. I'm going to go out there and sign a guy like CJ Mosley and Le'Veon Bell. Love CJ Mosley, love Le'Veon Bell, but that's a Mike McCagnon signing. That's getting a guy you're paying for their past rather than getting value. And what Joe Douglas showed me in his free agency period, he's not putting all of his money into one player. He's spreading the wealth. He's going to try to find the diamond in the rough, trying to find value. I'm going to give a guy like George Fant a decent contract. Maybe he can come in here, give him a starting job, and he can prove a lot of people wrong. I'm going to bring in a guy like Brashad Perriman. I'm going to bring in a guy like Greg Van Roten. Not like A-list free agents, but it's spreading the money around. And that's how you build a proper team. Building through the draft, maintaining cap flexibility. We're the 4th most in cap space next year. So don't expect Joe Douglas to go out and spend the most money next year just because we have a lot of cap space. He's going to spread it around, get depth, and I think the word depth is the biggest key for this Jets team because Joe Douglas really values that. Exactly what we're doing, dumping lots of cash. Exactly. Quentin knows what's good. New York, how do you feel about the Pac-12 canceling their season? New York, Pac-12 canceling their season, not a good sign. I mean, it's just this whole coronavirus situation is unfortunate. I mean, I'm not going to really get into the logistics if I think they should have a season or not, but bottom line, it's unfortunate. It sucks that there's not going to be college football in Pac-12 for sure. I still can't believe we let Revis walk and then sign Tremaine one. Yeah, long live Long live Revis Island. Who remembers when we drafted D. Milner and he was supposed to be the next Revis? Oh, man. I don't even want to get into that. Jets fans, it's time for new Jets era to begin. Yes, sir, Ed. Yes, sir. Where am I from? I'm from Long Island, New York, Nassau County. And yeah, I got hit hard from the tropical storm. Bad. I mean, I lost power for 5 days. That's why I have not been too active on this channel. And it's crazy. I started this live stream just to be like a testing. I literally named it testing. And a lot of you guys are joining and loving it. So I'm enjoying it too. I'm not really going to end it anytime soon. The Darnold era, baby. You see that? Here, I'm going to show you guys something. So this right here is a signed football from a future Super Bowl MVP, Sam Darnold. Imagine. It's going to happen. Don't worry. But yeah, I met Sam Darnold his rookie season going into, it was summer going into his rookie season. So he hasn't played one game. It was in Manhattan. It was in Times Square. Me and my buddy went in and we met Sam Darnold. And I remember I'll never forget what I said to Sam. I dapped him up and I was calm. I'm like, listen, Sam, I'm really happy you're a New York Jet quarterback. Only advice I have to say to you is don't let the New York media, funny, I'm called New York Jets media. Don't let the New York media get to you. Just be yourself. And I promise you this city will get behind your back. And I think you're going to do great things. And he really appreciated that. And I'll never forget that moment. I have a picture with Sam and it was pretty dope. Westbury up in here. Hey, East Meadow. Pretty close. Actually right next door. Jets fans are less aggressive in the East. Yeah, I mean, I was easily the less aggressive Jets fan in that live stream with Dolphins, Bills, and Patriots. I was laid back. I would let them do the dirty talk because I don't really have that much shit talk to say. I mean, the Jets haven't really done anything in the recent time for me to even talk crap. My team's quarterback got one lessons from Darnold. Oh, really? From where, Griffin? That's pretty wild. You from like California or something? That's pretty dope. Gotta give it to me then. Yeah, so I met Sam Darnold, and I'll never forget it. I have a video. I actually was the last person to online. So when Sam Darnold was done signing autographs, I watched him stand up and walk to the elevator. I was just blown away how big Sam Darnold was. I knew he was a quarterback big, but he was thick, as Colin Cowherd would say, thick, trunky, coastal kid. He was a unit. I was looking at him, and me and my friend were looking at each other. He's like, yo, is that our franchise quarterback? That's wild. And it was dope too, because he was just wearing crappy Vans, skater jeans, and just a button-down t-shirt. Just looked like a kid. And me, I'm 22 years old, and he was, I think, 20. At the time, I was 20 years old. He was 21. So he was just a year older than me. And I'm just looking at him like, wow, that's our quarterback. And he's just my age. It's pretty wild. Yeah, yo, Mike, I know that. Greg Van Roten grew up a Jets fan from Long Island as well in Mineola. It's pretty wild. That's a dope story. I love hearing that. Let me try to catch up. Oh, you're from Wisconsin? That's dope. Okay. Jets fan from Canada. Wow. Why are you a Jets fan if you live in Canada? I'm just curious, Quinn. What do you think of Joe Flacco being in the locker room? I think Sam Darnold needs a veteran guy in his ear. I think Joe Flacco is a perfect guy to come in. He's familiar with Joe Douglas, so that's the reason why he is coming in. I think he's a guy that's a Super Bowl MVP that can just provide leadership for Sam Darnold. I mean, hey, what up, Ali? I think Joe Flacco is a really good signing. We need a backup. We saw what this Jets team is without Sam Darnold, so I think I like that signing. Please subscribe to my channel. I post Jets content. Jets Flight 85. I definitely will check out your channel. Make sure you guys check out Jet Flight. I haven't checked out his channel, but always got to support the Jets community, man. Yeah, I saw Brady Quinn at a Cavs game. He was huge. Yeah, man. When you see these athletes up in person, it's just a different story. I mean, Loyal Sports Podcast, which is Ali, my co-host on the podcast, he just met Denzel Mims, and he probably looked huge in person. I really hope I can, this whole COVID situation can be over, because I just want to go to games, man. Tailgating, all that good stuff. It's unfortunate. Oh, yeah. I also want to create merch. So I have a vision in my head, and it's actually similar to this. This shirt is a vintage tie-dye. It's when they were in the Giants Stadium. And I kind of want to make T-shirts and tie-dye them green and white and get my logo on it. Jets Media. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. It wouldn't be too pricey at all. And I just want to get the brand out there, maybe some hats and stuff. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. My best friend is from Staten Island, so we spent a lot of time watching the Jets. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. New York Jets and Winnipeg Jets. Oh, wow. So you got Jets, Winnipeg, and New York Jets. Never been to an NFL game. Was hoping to go this year. Yeah, man. Honestly, I don't go to school anymore, but I went to college upstate New York, surrounded by Bills fans. Honestly, didn't really care about Bills that much. I was more like hating the Patriots. I hate the Bills almost more than the Patriots now because of that reason. I went to 3 Bills-Jets games in Buffalo because I was so close to it in college. And, man, I'm so happy I don't have to go to there again because I don't really like MetLife, but it doesn't compare to Ralph. I mean, Ralph is a piece of garbage. Dan Mitchell, if you're in this, which I know you're not, I'm sorry, but I don't like the stadium. Buddy, so many Jets. Yeah, for sure. It's cool we have a running back on our team with the 3rd most rushing yards in history. I hope we can send him off in a good way, maybe a postseason run. That would be fire. Frank Gore, awesome to have in the locker room, for sure. Him and Le'Veon Bell, those are 2 great running backs, generational type running backs. Excuse me. And LaMichael Pirine, rookie, is going to be able to learn from both of them. Like, that's just insane. LaMichael Pirine could be our next Bilal Powell, in my opinion. That would be cool merchandise. Thank you, Ed. I'm really excited. I haven't really done too much research into it, but I just have it in my head, and I want to do more research, get Jets Media more out there, get some, cheap, affordable Jets stuff out there, because jerseys are expensive. 10-6 with healthy Darnold. Some mistakes will be made, but they're going to grow big time this year. Quentin, man, I hope you're right. 10-6 with Darnold improving is what I dream of. It's absolutely what I dream of. And that means Adam Gase will be back. And that means Adam Gase proved me wrong because I'm not a big Adam Gase supporter. Unfortunately, I wanted to prove me wrong. I'm not rooting for Gase to fail at all. But I think he still has a lot to prove. Man, I'm thirsty. I did not expect to be on this. Wow, it's been 43 minutes already. You guys are dope. Hey, man, I'm new to podcasting. I was wondering if you had any advice on how to go about this. So, talking ball. So, podcasting, I actually just started up a podcast with me and my buddy Ali. I would just say find your niche. What are you going to talk about? It's looking like you're into basketball or any sports in general. And just produce the content. Don't look at the numbers, man. You just got to get your head down and really grind and just if you're passionate about it, it'll just happen. It'll just happen naturally, and it's going to take time. Like I said, don't get caught up in the numbers. Just do it because you love it. Don't really look at who's watching it, who isn't watching it, who's liking it, who isn't liking it. It's not about that. Do it for yourself, man, and I'm sure you'll do great. Herndon stats prediction. Griffin, if you haven't already, I made a player profile video on Chris Herndon. I did his whole stats projections. Maybe I can remember what I had as stats projections, but I don't know. I made that video a couple weeks ago. I think that if Chris Herndon plays 16 games, he can have 7 touchdowns. Ryan Griffin had 5 touchdowns, and he didn't even play all games, and he was like a backup. So Chris Herndon, healthy, 7 touchdowns. Give me 800 yards, 50 receptions. How about that? The Jets are rebuilding, and I took a look at their schedule, and I think they're going 7-9, possible Adam. Yeah, 7-9 does sound very realistic. That feels like Adam Gase's favorite record in the world. 7-9 is going to be I don't know. If all I got to say about 7-9 record is I hope Sam Darnold had a great season because Sam Darnold could still have an excellent season and we can be 7-9. That's very possible because we're versing a lot of good teams. If we get shootouts with guys like the 49ers, if we compete with the 49ers, and we lose 40-32, and Sam Darnold has 3 touchdowns and goes off, I'm okay with that. This season is not about the Super Bowl. Obviously, we want to make the Super Bowl, but realistically speaking, the Jets are not winning the Super Bowl this year. So it's all about Sam Darnold improving and building a culture. Darnold got Flacco behind him now, too. Flacco's going to have a lot of veteran advice for Darnold. Yes, exactly. Sam Darnold had Josh McCown his rookie season this year. Now we got Joe Flacco. Sophomore year didn't really have anybody. Trevor Siemian was a nightmare. 7-9 is very optimistic. I agree. I made a record prediction video. I think I had them at 8-8 actually, which is pretty optimistic. Now with no Jamal or CJ, man, this defense is going to be really interesting. But Greg Williams, I trust him. I really do. All right, you asking me a football question. Who do I have in the Super Bowl? Wow. I really think the Chiefs are going to be the new Patriots. I think they're going to be a dynasty team. I think the Ravens are going to be excellent too, but I still think the Chiefs are going to come out away in this division. Patrick Mahomes is only getting better. Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, it's going to be the next Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, in my opinion. So I think I'll say Chiefs and, man, you guys don't want to hear me say this, right? Seahawks? I don't know. Probably not the Seahawks. Packers, even Niners. I don't know. Honestly, it's a good question. Who's coming out of the NFC? Maybe even the Saints. The Saints have a lot to prove if they don't choke. That was. Do I think the Johnsons should sell the team? Yes. It all starts up top. I'm a big Knicks fan, as you guys can see there, right there, and I'm also a big Mets fan and a Jets fan. All three of my owners, Dolan, the Wilpons, Johnsons, all got to go. The reason why all three franchises have been so bad my whole life is because of ownership. They care about money in their pockets more than the winning culture, and that's why we've been losing. We need somebody that's passionate about the team, like Gary V. Gary V cannot afford the Jets at the moment, but I need a guy that's going to do his all to put this team in the right situation to succeed. I think all these New York owners just care about making money, and I can go on and on about that, but I'm not going to. Gee. Yeah, Dallas is good too, but Jets beat Dallas. Sam Darnold come back from mono. You got any predictions on the AFC East and how the Jets will do against those teams? Talking ball, I actually answered this question in a live stream with we had an AFC East roundtable live stream I just launched tonight, actually, for the first time. So I know you guys probably think I'm redundant here, but for the new viewers here, I'm doing a live stream every single week with other YouTubers like TD Finstock, Dolphins YouTuber, Bills YouTuber, Patriots YouTuber, basically debate. So he asked me that question. Actually, TD Finstock asked me, what will the Jets' record be in the AFC East? I said they can go 3-3. I think they're going to split it 1-1 all across the board, beat the Bills and the Patriots and the Bills, Patriots, and Dolphins once and lose once. So 3-3. Fire our offensive. Fire our. Okay, Dowell Loggins. You don't like Dowell Loggins? I agree, man. Dowell Loggins. It's like he's a waste. He's a waste. He's a quarterback's coach as well. We need to get a quarterback coach in there that's not Dowell Loggins. I think the Jets have a chance to at least win the division because we have the best QB in the AFC East. Maybe Cam Newton could. Wow. Jeff Flight 85. I love that optimism. Sam Darnold, best AFC East quarterback. Right now, I wouldn't say that, but I definitely think he has potential to, like at the end of the season, prove that. I think Sam Darnold after 2020 can say, I am the best AFC East quarterback. Right now, he's not. Statistically not, and performance he's not, but he definitely has the potential for sure. Jets haven't lost to Dallas since 2010, I think. Yes, that is fire. We beat them. Yeah, we beat them when they had Dez, when Revis locked down Dez, had that interception, and we beat them this year. So yeah, sorry, Dallas. Best QB in the AFC East. This is another question I was asked in the live stream I just did an hour ago on the AFC East roundtable. It's a good question because we got three young, unestablished quarterbacks, and we have one established quarterback who's in a brand new team and a system in Cam Newton. So my gut is just going to say Cam Newton just because we know what he is. He's established, former MVP. We know what Cam Newton is. But at the same time, Cam Newton has not been himself the past 2 years. And he's going to learn a whole new offense. Josh Allen, I think Josh Allen still has a lot to prove with his arm. I think he has a dog mentality. I think Josh Allen has a cannon of an arm, but he has to improve accuracy. And I think that Josh Allen is going to be the guy for the Buffalo Bills. Tua, he's a rookie. I can't really talk too much. So Sam Darnold definitely has a chance to be the king of the AFC East, in my opinion. Yeah, Josh Allen right now, Cam Newton. I would just say Cam Newton because he's more established. We know what Cam Newton is. Josh Allen, he's only been in the league twice. He's only been in the league 2 years, so we haven't really seen that much of a sample size from him. Man, it's poor Waddle on me. But yeah, this is really fun. I should definitely go live more often. You guys want me to go live more often? This was just so... I clicked, all right, how do I go live? How does this work on YouTube? Okay, go live. What is it going to be called? Testing. And all of a sudden, Matt, all you guys joined in, so fire. Yes, Josh is too inaccurate, but he does have a cannon of an arm. And he also has a great offensive line and a great coaching staff and weapons around him. Not really good weapons, but now he has Stephon Diggs. But give Sam Darnold what Josh Allen has, and Sam Darnold would light up the league. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Sam Darnold will be the king of the AFC East. And I'm happy I got my Jets fans in here to support that, because if I said this in a Dolphins chat, they would be like, ghosts. What do you mean? He's scared of ghosts. Casper this. It's so original. Like, can they think of anything else besides that he's seeing ghosts? Like, it's just such a lame argument that I can't even. It's just, honestly, I laugh at it. I'm like, wow, you are uneducated. You are uneducated. But yeah, hopefully this would be worth a lot of money one day. And no, I'm never going to sell it. If this is worth money, meaning Sam Darnold signed autographed football, 2-time Super Bowl MVP, and it's worth money, I'm not selling it. I'm holding on to this for the rest of my life. I just want this to be worth money because that means Sam Darnold is great. Put this back. Jets draft cap, Mekhi Becton, baby. It's fire. I mean, honestly, all AFC East fans are toxic. We're toxic. We can be toxic, but I need you guys to be toxic for me next week. I'm going to make a video about the live stream ahead of time, but next week I need all you guys backing me up because I was getting ripped apart, honestly, in the chat about Sam Darnold and ghosts this, ghost that. What player's jersey should I get? I got Darnold and Bell. Not Jamal Adams. I still have a stealth black stitched Jamal Adams jersey. I have no idea what to do with. Not even CJ Mosley. He's not even playing. So I'm always skeptical of getting rookie jerseys just because we don't know what they are yet. And I don't want to buy a jersey if he's going to be a bust. So I would say Denzel Mims. See, with this team, there's not a really guy that's like a young upcoming guy that you can like think of, okay, I'm getting this jersey. He's going to be on the Jets forever. But that's not a rookie, at least. You know what I mean? That was Jamal Adams. Get an O-line jersey. I mean, I would love a Mekhi Becton jersey, Denzel Mims, but those are rookies. I always had a rule in my head. Fight the urge to buy rookie jerseys. Wait at least 1 year for them to be in the system. Maybe even a Chris Herndon jersey. I think Chris Herndon's going to be here for a while. I also think Quinn Williams will be here for a while. I know he didn't really play up to part in his rookie season, but he will be fine. He will be fine. Just curious. Yep, Mets lost. What else is new? Most of you guys are probably Yankees fans, Mets fans. What are you guys? I'm a suffering Mets fan. Dolphins are on. What player? Yeah. Frank Gore jersey. I kind of want Frank. I want a Le'Veon Bell jersey, but I'm just scared he's going to be gone after this year. Her Orioles fan? Yeah, Giants fan. Like the San Francisco Giants, I'm assuming. But yeah, when it comes to jerseys, it's tough, man. Like I need another jersey. This is now my only Jets jersey because I have a stealth black Jamal one. So I need a new one, a stealth black. So I don't really know who to get. I kind of want Denzel Mims because I really think he's going to be on this team for a while. Mets, Knicks, Jets, Islanders, misery. Yo, that's me, bro. I'm not too into hockey, not my sport. But if I were to root for a hockey team, it'd definitely be the Islanders because they're literally like 5 minutes away from me when they played at the Coliseum. Tigers fan. Wow, we got a lot of baseball fans that are out of New York. Interesting. No Mets fans in here? Come on, I need someone to suffer with me. Oh, wait, you just said it, Mike. My bad. The Mets, man, they drive me crazy. What's your thoughts on here, tight end group we got right now going into the season? I actually talked about this, Quinn, in my recent video, my player profile on Ryan Griffin. I think that this tight end group is one of the deepest in a while. So I'm really excited for Griffin and Herndon for sure. Yes, we got a Mets fan. Let's go. I agree. Yo, Ali, I actually am really tired. I need to go to bed. Yeah, I agree. We got to fire Brody Van Wagen. He's gone. I can't take him. I don't really want to get into Mets on this podcast, on this live stream, because I know you guys don't want to hear about me talk about the Mets, but I agree with you. Brody Van Wagen's got to go. Yankees, yeah. You're lucky that if you're a Jets and Yankees fan, you're lucky because the Jets give you misery, but the Yankees, they give you some hope. They don't give you some hope. They are like always good. Never forget the 69 Mets. Never forget the 86 Mets. as well. Blue Jays. Yeah, we got some baseball fans here. I'm just happy sports are back, man. What about basketball? Any Knicks fans here or Nets? I'm a Knicks fan. Right here, you see my Knicks hat. Suffering Knicks fan. I know, Mike, you said you're a Knicks fan as well. Mets do give me hope, though. Yeah, honestly, like out of all three of my teams, Mets, Jets, Knicks, I think the Mets are the best of them all in terms of winning. But as of right now, like what they're doing on the field, it's not looking that way. Nets, we don't really want. Raptors. Yeah, you're a big you're from Canada. Yeah, you're a love of Toronto, Canada. Jets and Nets. I really don't watch baseball and hockey. Word, it's interesting to hear you guys fans. Pistons fan. Wow. We got some. Yo, Ed, where are you from? Are you from New York or what? Curious. So yeah, wow, I'm already coming up on an hour on this stream. I'm shocked. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to end this soon. I'm so tired. I've been up since like 6 a.m. doing a lot of work. So stay tuned on this channel. I'm gonna do more live streams and definitely bring you guys in on some live streams as well. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this. I mean, this was so spontaneous. This was such a random thing. I just tested it out and it ended up being on here for an hour. I'm trying to catch up. Orlando Magic fan. Damn, that's random too. Magic. Can't really say too much about the Magic because the Knicks are suck as well. I'll have 5 least favorite people in New York sports. That's a good question. I don't really want to get into that, to be honest. Hopefully Mitch and RJ can develop. I think Mitch and RJ are the future of the Knicks if they don't trade him, but they should not trade them. Peyton Manning or Tom Brady as best QB ever? Gonna have to give that to Tom Brady. I mean, rings don't lie. As much as I hate the man, you got to respect the greatness. Jets, Knicks, Islanders, Yankees. Christopher, all right. I agree with every single one of those, but the Yankees. Go Mets. So every Tuesday, I'm not sure if it's every Tuesday. I got to get into the group chat with the AFC East Roundtable. I'm not sure when I'll be live streaming with them. It's going to be every week, but when it comes to my channel live streaming, I'm going to do this more often, more than once a week if you guys really enjoy it, because I'm enjoying this. Christopher, no, I do not watch soccer. I only really watch soccer when it's the World Cup. Mets, Jets, Islanders, Nets. Yeah, that's me, everything, but I'm a Knicks fan instead of the Nets. Mets. Ronu George. Yep, big Mets fan. Suffering. I know, we lost tonight. We suck. Have a little history with New York Titans. Wow. Makes sense. Makes sense, Ed. What channel you say that AFC Roundtable is on? Quinn, it's on TD Fins Talk. So it's a Miami Dolphins channel, and his latest video was a stream that I'm on. So it's me, him, a Patriots guy the Patriots guy was talking so much crap the whole time, and it was insane. And then the Bills guy, Dan Mitchell, they all have good platforms. So make sure you check out TD Fins Talk on his channel. He's a good guy. We're going to be collaborating a lot every week, so make sure you check it out. Bro, it sucks being a Jets fan here. So it's all right, man. You gotta wear the Jets on your chest. We are Jets fans. When we start winning, it's only going to feel fantastic. Yeah, bro, Jack, that Pats fan, I was sitting back just holding back. I could have said so much, but I didn't. Man, it's hard to get off this, man. You guys are awesome in the comment section for sure. It's hard to get off this. So let me see real quick if I'm missing anything else. Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this live stream, please let me know, because I definitely want to keep doing this and just talk Jets football, because this is really fun. I've never really done this before. We got 21 likes, 14 people in there now. Oh, 22 likes. Wow, thank you whoever just liked it. Appreciate it. And yeah, the past family is still in the radio. Oh, did he, Ed? I didn't know that. Can't wait till you start talking calls, bro, so I can call in and yell. Yeah, do it, Christopher. I'm going to take in calls from you guys all the time. You should do merch. Griffin, I don't know if you heard me earlier on this stream, but I actually have a vision for merch. I'm going to think of a way to create tie-dye Jets merch, similar to this. So this is like Jets green and white. So I'm going to do this style, get my logo on there, get some nice graphic design, maybe get some hats, Jets Media, get it out there, some affordable Jets merch out there, because I want to get Jets Media out there. And I'm excited to build this brand because I'm building this brand strictly for the passion of the Jets football team. And I want to create a platform where I can just voice my opinion and I can have a community with you guys. Like right now, you guys are all giving your opinions. I'm voicing mine. So it's a really healthy environment and I'm loving this. So I definitely want to get merch for sure. Def do it again next time for sure, Mike. I appreciate your support. And yeah, that really does it for this live stream. I'm just hit 1 hour. Wow, I can't believe I did this for an hour. My brain is like melting right now. I just did 2 live streams for 2 hours in total. This light is like beaming into my brain. But yeah, all right, one last question. You guys keep asking me questions. I can't stop like answering them because it's so fun. You think Lev Bell will get at least 900 rushing yards and 400 receiving yards? Yes. If Le'Veon Bell is playing a full 16-game season, Le'Veon Bell will hit over 900 rushing yards and 400 receiving, in my opinion. I think over that. Love what you do there. Love what you do. Thank you, Ed. I appreciate the support as always. And stay tuned on my channel for more live streams, more videos. I keep saying this over and over again. I don't even know how to end this stream. I mean, I know how to end it. I just don't know. I don't really want to end it because it's just so much fun. So definitely look out for more live streams in the future, more Q&As. I can even put out my number. You guys can call in. I can talk to you guys. Any other ideas you guys have, shoot me a DM. I love talking to you guys. Follow me over on Twitter at NYJetsMedia and Instagram. If you ever want to talk Jets football or just talk about anything, I'm always someone to talk to. I'm always love talking to you guys for sure. Do this weekly, but not on Tuesday. I wanted to get on the Jets panel and this. Okay, sounds good. So definitely we'll do this more often. Try to do this as much as I can. Oh, we got another question. I can't get off the stream. I'm sorry. Does Jamal Adams naming as Seattle player this year change NY Jets upcoming right season? Yes, it definitely changes the whole outlook of this season. Jamal Adams not being on a Jet, we went from win now to win in the future, in my opinion. Late night with Jets Media. Yeah, Ed, it's a late night, man. I've been up for so long. I've been working all day with my buddy. He has his own business. My buddy has his own business, clothing business actually, called Corrupted Closet. If you're interested in that, it's spelled with a K. And I'm working for him. It's just a 2-man team, and I've been working, and he's blowing up. My boy is about to be – he's already famous. And he's blowing up. He has a girlfriend who's a YouTuber, and she has like 50,000 subscribers, and she's doing great over there. So we got a nice little team going. I got my thing here on the Jets Media and my podcast with Ali if you're still on here. So, yeah, I got a lot of things going well. Going to try to find as much time as I can. Fins up. We got Dolphins fans. Shout out, Dolphins. Appreciate you tuning in to Jets Media, man. So, yeah, that does it for this live stream. I'm going to end it here. And yeah, that really does it for this live stream. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Stay tuned for more live streams in the future. And I hope you guys have a fantastic night. And stay tuned for my next player profile video. Peace out. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for tuning in.